Welcome back, renegades, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm checking out some more recent Ren, Sick Boi, which is the title track of his album that he put out last year, I believe. I'm interested to see what this is about. Really, it's gonna be mental health issues, I suppose, or to do with his illness, at least anyway. This is a great image just to begin with, isn't it? Let's see what he's got. Great start, man. Not what I was expecting. Bold. Again, great use of, 8 seconds in, already telling such a story. Using the rhythm of that. It reminds me of Cold Turkey by John Lennon. There's a bit in that where he's doing this sort of stuff, Those strings were great there as well, weren't they? I love seeing how the production value and just the progression. He's making music, man. It's really cool.
Hi Ren, thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at your file here, it seems there's a very apparent interplay with your emotional state and your physical body. Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think so.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past, which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect on our biology. Essentially, your mind is making music.
This is cool stuff, isn't it? This is reminding me of the scene in Joker with the Joaquin Phoenix film that is him. I can't remember what the question she asks him is it? But it's, all I have are bad thoughts or something. Is that it? One thing I will say about this is, I don't know if this is... I suppose this must be a choice he's made because I know how meticulous he is with stuff, but it's difficult to hear the conversation of that therapist. So is that... over the music, so is that representative, I suppose, of how difficult it is to hear when you're in pain?
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at your file here, it seems there's a very apparent interplay with your emotional state and your physical body. Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think so.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past, which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect on our biology. Essentially, your mind is making music.
It's an interesting melody coming in there. And that's the relation. This is the setting did seem. Is this the same place they filmed High Ren? Don't remember the sink over there in High Ren, but the pig guy was what wheeled him in, wasn't it? So that's interesting. And High Ren came out before this, didn't it?
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroids, damn cell, poster boy, pass out, white noise, quick fix, snake oil, I'm about to break boy. Oh, What a shame, he's in pain, have another go. Take another pill, here, take a couple more. Let's see how you're doing in another week or so. You'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show. Derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the process. Walking hand in hand with Satan, complications with the medication. Inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation. Building up a toleration. Drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown. I've been feeling like I'm drowning with my feet upon the ground. I've been screaming, I've been shouting, but I never make a sound. I've been looking for a way out, but I always seem to drown.
Yeah, so this is a choice, isn't it? The vocal is slightly buried in the mix, but that's it's just fabulous, isn't it? You know, the way you can tell stories audially, visually. It's a very cinematic way of making music, isn't it? This is interesting stuff. And the whatever that is in the background, that melody, the high pitched, I want to say it's kids singing or something or whatever it is. I'm curious to see if that's going to become more apparent at any point. But what are they singing? You know, because I can't quite make it out.
I've been feeling like I'm drowning with my feet upon the ground. I've been screaming, I've been shouting, but I never make a sound. I've been looking for a way out, but I always seem to drown.
Is this all making sense, Ren?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. What I propose we do is we try to pinpoint the exact experiences from the past that are keeping you stuck. What can you tell me about your childhood?
I can't really think.
It's okay if nothing comes up right away. What I'd like you to do is take some deep breaths with me. In and out. In and out. Good. Now tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's it. We're given everything we need and we commoditize it. We consume, we destroy like we're parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still we commit. I'm not sick, we are standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice. I'm not sick, I'm the virus, you're the virus, hypocrite. How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick? Sick boy, looking for a fix, boy. Push it down in public, quick pose for the pick, boy. Record label meetings that commodify your gift, boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? Fuck no, industry is cutthroat.
It's a mix, isn't it, I think? I mean, I know this is, I'm sure his point of view is like mine, and it's, well, I would assume, should I assume, can I assume, that, yeah, we do live in a sick world, man, and we're a sick people, we're a sick race, but not everyone and not everything, and it's I suppose I feel as I'm getting older, it's the ebb and flow, isn't it, between left and right, or good or bad, or capitalism. As much as it is demonized, I've demonized it myself in the past. There are vast benefits to it. In, you know, I don't think I'm probably, you know, I'm not educated or knowledgeable enough about this stuff to probably talk about it with any kind of authority, you know. I need to go back a bit to see what he's saying about this to gather my thoughts.
Now tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's it. We're given everything we need and we commoditize it. We consume, we destroy like we're parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still...
I think I've felt like that in the past, you know, for different reasons than Ren perhaps would have. But some kind of psychosis, I suppose. So I get it. But also, it's kind of like a get out, isn't it? You know, the world's sick. But there's always duality, isn't there, I suppose? Necessarily duality. Is there a perfect system? Very, very doubtful, you know. Because even if you find it a perfect system, a utopia, it's going to change, isn't it? You know, circumstances are going to change. It's the eternal dance, isn't it? That he talks about in High Ren. That's what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, I totally get this side of what he's saying.
We come in, I'm not sick, we are sick. We are standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice. I'm not sick, I'm the virus, you're the virus, hypocrite. How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick? Sick boy, looking for a fix, boy. Push it down in public, quick pose for the big boy. Record label meetings that commodify your gift, boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? Fuck no, industry is cutthroat. I've been doing bits by myself, swimming backstroke, walking on a tightrope, rapping with a slit throat. The way that we persist is like the ending of a bad joke. As the people evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence, a sight to behold. Rape the earth of all resources and we bleed it for gold. And we bleed it for wealth, we bleed it for fame. But when you bleed it, can you tell me what the fuck will remain? And I bleed in myself, I bleed in my brain. While I'm bleeding, I'm the reason, cause I'm doing the same.
Interesting, man. Interesting. What's the album like that this is from, you know? Is it thematically, does it tell a story? This is the title track, so is it all to do with these kind of themes? This definitely feels like a scene in a bigger film or a bigger story. I suppose whereas like Money Game, even Money Game Part 3 is like a contained story in itself, isn't it? Start, beginning, end. The same with the other Money Game stories. So this feels like part of a piece, I would hazard a guess. But again, once again, you know, thought-provoking stuff, isn't it? Thought-provoking stuff. So let me know about the album, man, and in what order. What order I should check it out? You know, should I react to the album willy-nilly, or should I try and go through it in order? I mean, no idea if this is the first track or not. But I guess not all of them got videos like this. So this is a single, I suppose, that he's put out, a single, whatever, if that even applies. Does that work in the parlance of the parlance? Does that work? You know, it does. Music doesn't even really work like that anymore, I suppose. Singles does it from albums. But anyway, let me know where I should go with this album and what I should do and all that. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Lots of love. I'll see you soon.